Hi guys, welcome to Chat Shastra, and today's video is about learning to go with the flow in life. It's about the art of going with the flow. What does that mean? It means that you embrace reality as it is and you move on, at the same time being as disciplined as possible. So, this is very simple. It's a very simple concept. It means that you have to just do your duties and forget the rest. You have to have faith in the divine or faith in the universe, wherever you like to say. Sometimes we try to control all the details of the minor tasks around us, all the details of our life. For example, as students, many of us lose our mental peace and get angry or cry and get depressed or anxious when we just lose a few marks. Or what would they think of me? We care about trivial things many times. So, the art of going with the flow means stop caring about trivial things. Stop caring about things that do not affect the larger image of your life. Ignore the details. That does not mean you have to be careless. That does not mean you have to do anything random or be a fool. But it means that you just focus on the larger image and what is within your control. You leave the rest to God. In this world, everything happens for a reason. A chain of events occurs one after the other. This has been happening since the beginning of humanity. Even humanity's beginning was an event. And since then, so many events have taken place that have led to the creation of this modern society. In our lives, too, we have both positive and negative experiences, and they both help us to be the person who we are today. They both make us the person who we are today. Even negative experiences happen for a reason. Negative experiences are often important for you because they help you grow in life. They help you realize your mistakes and grow. For example, heartbreak, rejection, failure, loss. These things strengthen you as a person and they change your view so you don't repeat the same mistakes again. So, God makes them happen for a reason. If something negative happens in your life, stop complaining, stop overthinking, start going with the flow. Go with the flow, detach. This means that you try to be the best version of yourself. After that, you embrace what has happened with you. If you don't feel anger or regret or sadness, you just accept it. And you go with the flow in life. You feel that, okay, if this has happened, this will lead to the creation of a better me. It has happened for a reason. Because nothing in this world happens without a reason. God made it happen for me because He wants me to be better. And that is the truth. For example, me, I, I'm an example of this. So, I used to be a very weak, undisciplined, and a depressed person. I was also lazy. I would make excuses all the time. I would blame others. I would crave for fake things, trivial stuff, not for greater fulfillment in life, not to actually be better and to chase actual happiness. And then I changed. A set of events led to what happened to me. You know, so I liked a girl in my school, and I was really serious about her, but she rejected me. And then I was really depressed for some time. I was angry. I kept wondering why did this happen to me? But it led to the creation of a better me. If that event had never taken place, if she had never rejected me, I would not have been the person I am today. Maybe I would not have. Something else would have happened, but that event helped me improve so much. Now I'm sharing this advice with you guys. I'm doing a lot of other important and good things in my life. I've changed as a person completely, and so will you. So, the art of going with the flow means that you don't have to be careless, you don't have to be undisciplined, you don't have to leave everything to fate and stop trying to control what's happening in your life. That too is wrong. But it means you have to be balanced. You just have to perform your duty, leave the rest to God. Stop caring about the minor details. For example, if something negative has happened and it happened with me, like it happened with me, you say, okay, this happened to me, it happened to me for a reason, and now there will be a chain of events ahead of this that will lead to something positive, that will make me a much better person. Because I had no idea that I would be the person I am today, but it happened, and it happens with all of us. So I'm just sharing my advice with you, my thoughts with you. That's what going with the flow means. It's like, I like to view it like in such a way that life is a river, and we all are rowing our boats on this river. If you go along the current of this river, you will go in the right direction. But if you go against the current and you create unnecessary resistance for yourself, you will end up in the wrong place. So just keep rowing your boat. That's what your duty is. So it means that you trust the current, i.e., God or the universe, because the current will ultimately steer your boat. But rowing the boat is your duty. So you just perform your duties, be as disciplined as possible, do your best, and leave the rest to God. Stop caring about the minor details. Should I go left? Should I go right? At what speed should I avoid? All of that is not as important. What matters is the main point. Just do your best and forget the rest. And learn to go with the flow in life. It also means forgetting things. Sometimes to truly grow and go with the flow in life, you have to forget what doesn't help you grow anymore. You have to forget the negative experiences. You don't have to eliminate them out of your mind because they are also a part of your reality and they have helped you grow. In fact, negative experience have, I mean, they help you enjoy positive experiences more. Positive experiences have no value without negative experiences. So life is a mix of negative and positive experiences. Your duty is just to just stable in this journey of life and to just keep growing. Also being grateful for all that you have. So forget what no longer serves you. Okay? And like I said, you don't have to eliminate it totally, but you don't have to forcefully look for it. So if it comes into your mind, you have to accept it. What has happened is happened. Because the past is not in your control, but the present and future are. However, you don't want to deliberately search for it and be lost in it, because that does not define you. That's all I will say for today, guys. Good night. Peace.